you have to win at least half of that to unlock the next level, etc. But you don't get the mini games unless you win all the levels in a map. So you've got the choice. If you just want to unlock quickly, you just have to win half of them and get onto the later levels, the more complex levels. Or if you're one of the people who likes to finish everything off and get all the maps and everything, then you win them all, and then you get the mini games open up as well.
There's a very good tutorial with it as well, so it's all very kind of easy to understand. It's not
I think one of the problems with making original games is that because they're original, you're introducing concepts that people don't necessarily understand. So the concept of flipping over is a bit confusing at first. So when you start a single player game for the first time, there's a tutorial which you play through, and it takes you through slowly. So you just play through slowly, and it introduces you to all the power-ups and the concept of flipping over and collecting pellets and scoring goals. And then once you've played through the tutorial once, it takes you into a level, you play a tutorial level,
brings up things
at a faster pace, and then you're just free to go into the game. And
but it doesn't like let you jump into it there. It kind of gives you rules as well, actually, on the first level as well, which is good.
Oh, one other thing is that when you're playing the game, as you're selecting it, when you select a level and it starts to load, it also pops up hints and tips. So slightly more advanced hints and tips than you get in the thing. So you just play a single player game.
On that one, it's unlocked.
I'm just going to really quickly see if I can find out the tag for the next person. No email comes over, I just phone.
Sure, no. We've also got how to play thing in there as well. You've got to go through all the basics.
You can also, in single player, you can adjust the difficulty on a level by level basis. When you jump in to play the game, you can select the difficulty you want for the player, and then it pops up a hint and tip at the bottom. So.
We would like to kind of keep everything down to the hints and tips sort of thing. Let people read it, because a lot of people just not read it. And then the mate will make a fireball at an enemy and think, how'd you do that? Why'd you do that? They'll be looking through the hints and tips and going, oh right, okay. Sort of thing. So it's kind of like, we kind of keep some things out of the tutorial and completely, so they're forced to use it. So we've got some nice things in there that you discover. Nice to discover things. So we wanted to create a very kind of manic gameplay scenario, environment and things like that, so there's psychedelic colours, nice colourful things, get everyone interested. We do need to go into it as well, so there's nothing really looks like it. It's being there at all, so it's just we're aiming for attractive things.
It's definitely unique.
But after a couple of games, you know exactly what to do. You don't need to go through the tutorial again. You don't have to read anything, because it's all displayed on hints and tips, whatever you need to know anyway.
So the actual game play itself becomes fairly core gameplay is simple, and then you just develop tactics as you play along.
It's highly addictive.
I can see it quite good.
It is. We took this to a show in LA, and we had people chasing down the street for it.
We actually had one of the acquisitions guys from one of the publishers. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I used to do acquisitions, and I've done his job, and I've never seen. It was quite funny actually. We were trying to pitch the game, and actually he was telling because he'd played it the day before, and he was telling his guys, "Oh, this is how you play," and so we just we just sat back and let him sell our game for us, which was great.
It was really good.
It was like him and his kind of work colleague were playing against each other, and that's really what you want. Playing against
just when they do that, and when they were doing that, they were just swearing at you.
And actually,
The air is blue.
It just was blue.
have you come down for the visit here, or was that Paul?
No, I came down.
Yeah, I beat me 3-5.
When we came,
Can't talk
right at the
about
start.
it. We, the way we
start.
got them interested here was
Yeah.
we came down and they got all the acquisitions guy, Casper, got all the producers and some of the designers and a few of the other people in.
We had about 20
And what we did was
people in.
did a quick talk, and then we just gave them the controllers,
Yeah.
and we've got them both playing
Yeah.
sort of 2 versus 2. And we knew we'd done a good job because when one pair were on there playing, the other two were arguing about having a rematch.
Yeah,
Because it was like,
exactly.
yeah, how did you beat me?
Hook, line and sinker.
When you get that
And it's
reaction
like,
from somebody,
you
you
knew
know
you'd
you've
got
got
that
something.
there.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
that's
something
what you
there.
want.
So, yeah, it was.
And then
It was really good.
yeah, and you find that as you play a bit more, you do start adopting the sort of weirder emotions, just because you get better bragging rights. If you do a power slide, you know anyone can jump bash. That's easy. But doing a power slide, most of a power slide and ramming the other player, that gets you bragging rights. You can really wind up your opponent. When you do that.
I mean, the emotions as well is a good thing because we came down to Idos once and there's this goth guy here who I know from the past. And I said, have a go, and and went to the emotion selection screen. And what did he choose? Fear. Black.
Yeah.
It was like, right.
It's an emotion for everyone.
It's an emotion for everyone.
You fit in the box somewhere.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like,
You want a biscuit, by the way?